Yo, 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 yo. Give me a second here. Where's the link? Yay. Happy Friday, y'all. Let's see pull this shit up so I could see the questions. Bear with me. Okay. All right, it's loading. What's going on, everybody? Hello. Sup, bro? Cheater Charlie, what's up? Let's give everyone a second to jump in here. Dímelo, coño. You get these texts, try to be nice and respond as quick as you can. Okay. Yo. Happy 421, Frankie. Yes, 420 was a good time. Who celebrates 420 in here? Apart from Frankie, obviously. Anybody? I'm good, Chino. How you doing, bro? All right, let me get myself situated here. David, I did not hear about Call of Duty. World War II? You know what? I guess it makes sense. Go back to what made you popular and made you the most lucrative, per se. I mean, Call of Duty always does pretty well, right, guys? Yogurtland. There is actually, fun fact, the Yogurtland you guys seen in the Hanging with Dashi videos from back in the day. I actually live pretty close to that one, so haven't been there in a while. We'll see what's going on. Hope you guys are doing good. Here's a fun fact. Someone said Hitler's birthday was yesterday, and my mom's birthday is 4/22. So yeah, she's basically Hitler. I know some more of you guys are coming in here, so let's give it a second. Yo, yo, what's going on, everybody? Yes, I did hear about Sony making a Venom movie. There's a lot of good movies coming out. Excuse me while I sip my wine, trying to be all classy and shit. I don't know about the Venom movie. Like, they're still trying to get Spider-Man off the ground. You know, like they're trying to reboot it, do a whole Harry Potter-esque kind of thing. Overwatch, I tried. I don't know. I mean, I'll give it a chance. Injustice 2 is gonna be dope. Injustice 2 is gonna be dope. And when that comes out, I will indeed be kicking Dashi's ass at that game because he sucks at fighting games. I don't care what the fuck he says. He is terrible. Can you guys hear me pretty good? I know there's a delay, so bear with me. Someone say yes if you can hear me, please. Someone said I don't think someone could hear me. Not sure. But anyways. Yeah, you can hear me? Cool. All right. I do not have, you know what? I take it back. I do have a Snapchat. I never use it. I actually downloaded one time around Thanksgiving of last year just to fuck around. I'm not really into the whole Snapchat thing. My bad. As you guys know, I'm always on Twitter. I try to communicate with you guys as much as I possibly can. Instagram, I do have. I know a lot of you followed me on Instagram, and I asked you guys to message me on Twitter, your Instagram profile, and I would reach out and follow. I'm all about following people too, especially on Instagram. I like to see what you guys take pictures of and stuff like that. I always found that stuff intriguing. Yeah, I'm not big on the Snapchat. I'm good. Hope you guys are doing good. Logan was awesome. I think we talked about it last time. I have to ask, how many of you guys have seen the trailer for the new Star Wars movie? I had a friend, actually, the guy I was just texting just now. He went to the Star Wars celebration in Orlando this past week, and it was a big deal. 40 years of Star Wars, which is crazy. Said it was pretty dope, so that was a cool thing. And they showed the trailer for the video game, which looks nice. Hope there's a lot more fighting in that one. And the movie trailer was pretty cool. Did you guys see that one? You have? Okay. Someone asked me if I'm aging. Someone, my skin is baby ass smooth. Bro, I don't know, man. It's genes. My skin is definitely not baby ass smooth, that's for sure. You see this? I haven't shaved like in 3 fucking days, but it is what it is. Yeah, that teaser was crazy. All right, so that's a good thing that someone just mentioned the Luke wanting the Jedi to end. I think the Jedi are over. And I think that was the whole catch, because Jedi could be plural. It doesn't have to be singular, it could be plural. But the my friend was there, and apparently people were asking the director of this movie a bunch of questions. One of them being The Last Jedi. Is it singular or is it plural? He basically confirmed that it is singular. So apparently Luke will be the last Jedi. Does he die? I don't know. But if you think about it, and, you know, rest in peace to Carrie Fisher, isn't Leia strong with the Force too? So couldn't she be like basically a Jedi? I mean, she obviously doesn't have the lightsaber skills apparently, but she's a fucking Jedi, right? And no, I know someone asked about the whole Rey thing. I don't think Rey is a Skywalker. My money is on her being a Kenobi, which would be really dope. And the thing about it too, if you remember, if you saw the teaser, guys, they talked about the dark, you know, and the light, and then like there's a middle line, right? Basically a balance of the two. I think Kylo and Rey are that middle area. So essentially, they're both light and dark. So maybe Rey was supposed to be bad too, and she was saved. I don't know. So I don't know. Maybe she's I don't know. Maybe she's a bad person too. We'll see. Luke is gonna probably die, for sure. Did I see the picture of Kylo's face? In his eye, you could see the reflection of his lightsaber and a blue lightsaber. I didn't see that. People were actually commenting on his eye because, you know, when you turn bad and you become Sith, your eyes turn a different color, like reddish orange in a way, kind of like what Anakin did before he became Vader. Well, I mean, essentially he was Vader until he was cut in half and everything like that. I saw that, but then I noticed his scar that Rey gave him in The Force Awakens. It looked as if it was on the other side of his face. I don't know. Correct me if I'm wrong. Am I still a Kid Cudi fan? Yes. His new album, if you heard his new album, he's got 2 songs on there I really, really love. Surfin' with Pharrell, tight, and he's got a song on there with Andre 3000, my fucking favorite song. If you guys are not really into Kid Cudi, it's cool. His first album is by far still the best. I'm not talking about his mixtape, but the first album he came out with still by far is one of my most favorite intros for an artist, next to like Nas and Eminem and all that. Kid Cudi's way underrated, but the thing about him, man, he takes too far of a left turn or right turn, and it's like I kind of want him to revisit what made him really popular, but who am I? I'm not Cudi, right? I like Drake. I can't deny the man makes some really good music, for sure, but I don't really consider him an MC. He does a lot more singing per se. I don't know if you guys, what do you guys think about the whole him having ghostwriters and shit? At the end of the day, most singers have ghostwriters. Beyonce does. She's a big deal, but apparently she has like 9 people writing one song for her. So I'm not here to judge, but if he's making good music, it is what it is. Frankie, that's the name of the album, Man of the Moon. One of my favorite fucking albums. So dope. I might get Outlast. Outlast 2. First one was okay, for sure. Kodak Black. Funny you mentioned that, Lurk, Daddy. Kodak Black is from Pompano Beach. That's literally 15 minutes away from me. He lived across the street from my high school, and I know which projects he lived in. He was born right when I was out of high school, so shows you how fucking old I am. But Kodak Black is okay. He's just really weird, but he's a young kid. You know, he's just a new wave of MCs that are out there and shit like that. I don't know how you guys feel about him, but Dashy's mixtape featuring sport. That'd be cool. I know Dashy's been talking about doing new music. He kind of hinted at that to me, and I thought that he may want to revisit some of the stuff he did before, but he wants to do all brand new shit. But that's when he finds the time. That's the thing. With him, it's about time. He's always busy. I'm busy. So we always do our thing. Childish Gambino's dope, but as you know, he's playing Lando in the Han Solo film. He's a good actor. ATL is a really cool show, by the way. You guys should check that out if you haven't seen that. We'll be making more videos with Dashy for sure. And not sure if you guys know this or not, but as you could tell, I've done 2 live streams back to back without Kayleigh. Now, we do have one video coming out. I think we talked about putting it out next week. It's funny, but so that you guys know, it's probably going to be the last video with Kayleigh and I for a while. She's on somewhat of a hiatus. So moving forward, this channel will be strictly moi. If you guys are feeling it, if you guys like that, it's cool. I do plan on doing some vlogging. Just give me time. It's really about finding the time. I really want to dedicate as much time as I can with you guys because I love you all very much. You guys always hit me with awesome questions and comments and stuff like that. I always want to give everyone the time. But I definitely want to do some vlogging pretty soon, so be on the lookout for that. But yeah, Kayleigh's going to be doing her own thing for a while. It's just going to be myself on this channel, strictly. So she's doing her own thing. I love her. She's got a lot on her plate. So do I. But we're cool. Things are good. Kayleigh and I are cool. She's just doing her own thing. She went to New York. She's with family. She's hanging out and stuff like that. But reach out to her. Send her some love. She's got some personal things going on that she's obviously working out and stuff like that. And you got to give her so much props and respect because let me tell you, she works her ass off. Okay? There's some instances where it's hard to get her on the phone, text, because she has to be everywhere. And she's so selfless that she wants to be available for everyone. And for that, I truly, respect. But future plans moving forward, bro, I'm here. So I love these live streams. If you guys love the live streams, I would love to continue doing this. Vlogging will definitely come soon. I don't know about the skits because here's the thing. Skits take a lot of work. I would like to do them, but it would definitely have to be like a partnership with some other individuals, especially people close by and stuff like that want to do vlogs, skits. I'll be down to do them, but it would take some real planning. So we'll see for sure. Have I been to Miami-Dade County? Yes, I was actually there. If you guys know, I go to SuperCon every June, July. Dashy's been there with a couple with me. I actually started going with Dashy. But there was a SuperCon sideshow this past weekend called RetroCon. And it was a small little venue, whatever, but it was all the way in fucking Miami. There's 2 convention centers. There's a Miami Convention Center. There's a Miami International Airport Convention Center. This particular one was at the Miami International Convention Center. It was cool. Found a couple things, But, bro, let me tell you, that SuperCon is legit. So if you guys are down here, per se, you guys definitely need to go to that SuperCon. It's, I think, the end of June or early July. Check it out. It's a lot of fun. Do I still go to Tate's? I try. Be honest with you, I try. I go there on occasion. the last time I was at Tate's is with Dashi. There's a new comic book store I'm going to be going to pretty soon. They just opened, and I happened to meet them at this RetroCon, and it's cool. You wouldn't believe it. It's like for grown-up nerds. It's crazy. They serve wine there. They serve beer. They're having a video game tournament tomorrow that this motherfucker's going to attend. I'm going to whoop so much ass. They don't know what's going to hit them. Okay? It's going to be crazy. I'm so excited. And I think that's cool, man. You know, there's going to be new, comic book stores like that. It's becoming the thing now, whereas before it used to be like really mom and pop and you would find one within a 30-mile radius. It's crazy, but this place seems like really legit, and the layout is nice. It's a cool environment. And if you guys ever are in the Coral Springs area, definitely check it out. I'll get the name and I'm going to tweet it out soon. I would go and grab it, but the flyer's all the way over there, but it's going to be really nice. Jews for Jesus closed, and it's funny you asked that, Eddie. What happened? It was like 2 years ago, maybe 3 years ago. Dash and I were doing a hanging with Dash video, and we were driving up. We always got to represent Jews for Jesus. That motherfucker closed. Apparently there weren't too many Jews for Jesus. That shit closed up. I did notice another Jews for Jesus, but it was probably like in Miami or some bullshit. Don't know. Thank you for asking that. I loved Dashi's vlogs for Japan. Like, he texted me a couple times when he was over there. Like, I would say good morning, he would say good night, shit like that, because the time difference is ridiculous. They're like a day ahead per se. But like, it's expensive over there. But he had a moment to really embrace the culture and stuff like that. He said he had a really good time. It's no joke. Like, that would definitely be something to write on the bucket list to have to go. Me personally, I would love to go there. That would definitely be the plan. So it should be fun. Okay. Thank you for mentioning that, Andy. I would love to do more Ask Something. So if you want to integrate, or like, do an Ask Something, his or hers. Well, I can't do his or hers right now. But if you want to do an Ask Something and throw out questions like in a live stream, we could do one maybe next week or the week after. There will be a new video next week. But if you guys want to do like an Ask Something video, we could definitely hit that shit up. And I'm down. That'd be cool. If you guys want to do that, that'd be cool. I definitely miss Dash. I think I was talking to him earlier today or yesterday. He's busy, so that's cool. 15 comic book stores in 2 years in Dallas? That is a lot of fucking comic book stores. Is it one particular person opening up these stores, or are there different businesses per se? Like, it's not the same owner? That I'd like to know. Did I ever go to Jews for Jesus? No. Because number one, I'm not for Jesus. And I'm not Jewish. Respect to all those in their denomination, but I'm not all about that. Bill Nye, yeah. Doesn't he have like that show on Netflix? I heard it was cool. I would see it. I want to do my Scream, but I can't. It's quiet time in the house. My little boy's sleeping, or he's about to fall asleep. If I scream, I'll scare the shit out of that kid. He shit his pants. Like, I can't do that. I promise you a good scream though. When I start doing the vlogging, everywhere I go, I'm just gonna scream. I'm gonna scare the fuck out of people. I give you my word. It's gonna be nuts. It's gonna be classic. I might get arrested, but who cares? I'm just gonna tell them I'm excited. I'm not, I'm from out of town. First time in South Florida. I'm so excited. I just gotta scream at the top of my lungs. That should be cool, but we'll see. Ronnie, you got a baby coming? Congrats, man. Being a dad is a lot of work. A lot of work. I'm not sure if you guys are at the age yet, apart from Ronnie, to actually even think about kids and shit like that, but think about it. Put yourself in the situation of a kid, right? Obviously, we were all young at some point. We were all pain in the asses to our parents, right? Just imagine a little ass you doing the same shit. You gotta be patient, you gotta be cool, you gotta be fun. I think I'm a cool dad. I think I'm fun. I'm thankful to have such an amazing son. He actually is he's getting surgery next week. I don't really talk too much personal stuff, but he's getting surgery next week. He's getting tubes in his ears because, all this like in the glands and your nostril and the ears and all that. All this is connected. So, you know, fluids have to flow through, and that if you get mucus, you get sick. There's no buildup, because if this all gets clogged, you get an infection, you get ear infections like we did as kids. And, you know, they go away after a while. With him, he gets a lot of ear infections because he needs tubes in his ears. So he has a surgery coming up. He's going to get these tubes. It's not a big deal. He should be back to normal in a week after the surgery. So we'll see what's going on with that. So he'll be fine. I'll let you know how he does next week. But I think his surgery is Wednesday, the 26th. So I appreciate the support. Thank you very much. It's scary, but it should be cool. I love you motherfuckers too. Man, I'm telling you, if you guys were in this room right now, I'd give y'all all hugs. All hugs. You see this blue ass wall? I need to start putting shit up. I got all the stuff I need to put up, so I'm really excited about that. So I'm going to have all this lit pretty soon. Okay? Thank you for the love and support. I appreciate that. What's my favorite Spanish food? Bro, I love tostones, yuca con frita. Okay? What else? Paella. It's good stuff, man. Y'all motherfuckers know you want some hugs? You talking about that shit, y'all motherfuckers? I want to see Cloak and Dagger. I'm curious. I want to see how that's going to go. Francisco, that's a dumbass question. You know what I did for 420. Okay? Look at my eyes. Do I look serious? 420, bitch. Is YouTube my only job? Nah, man. I got a full-time job. I work my ass off. I'm a dad. You know, I got shit. I got a lot of shit going on. You guys want me to get a P.O. box? I've seen that question asked before. I'm thinking about it. I might. Paella is the shit, Amanda. Now, there's two different kinds of paella, right, Amanda? There's a seafood. Paella is typically seafood. I could eat it, but the wife can't. She fucking hates seafood. But Amanda, since you live in Miami, you know about Calle Ocho. I used to go religiously a couple years ago because I was cool with some friends at Power 96. Used to always go backstage and meet all kinds of people, like Sean Paul and all kinds of people. It was dope. But they had this shit. They had this paella over there. That shit will put you to sleep. So delicious. Am I fat? I'm kind of thick. I ain't gonna lie. I got some meat. I'm not a small guy. I'm like almost 6'3". I'm a big dude. So I'm a giant and Dashy's a midget. So I'm a tall motherfucker. For sure. But I love me some food. Are you fat? Karen DeWar, whatever the fuck you call yourself? Thoughts on the new Spider-Man movie? We'll see. Shit ain't out yet. But you know what I'm excited about? How about that Guardians of the Galaxy 2? 2 fucking weeks it comes out. I think the soundtrack just dropped tonight. It's really crazy. You guys are probably not into all the old music and shit like that, but that's the one thing I appreciate about those movies is James Gunn's vision, but also the sound he puts in the movies. Because understand, when it says like Volume 1 and Volume 2, they're referencing the mixes that Star-Lord has because his mom made these tapes for him as a kid. So now we're listening to the second tape his mom made. I'm not sure if there's a third tape. I'm assuming there is because they've already said there's going to be a third movie, but we'll see. Yes, I did play football. And I was safety and linebacker. Again, I'm a big dude. So I used to play a lot, for sure. I'm excited about Cars 3, Eddie, because I love Cars 1. Not a big fan of Cars 2, but Cars 3 I'm going to take my son to go see. He loves Cars. Cars is the shit. I love Cars. For real. What's up, Rob? Danos, Platonos. Constantine somewhat. Sport is not thick. He's just big bone. Respect. I appreciate that. I am pretty fucking big bone, that's for sure. What's that? RA7X96. We're actually talking about The Last Jedi. We'll see, man. I think Luke's gonna die. I don't know. I don't think Rey's a Skywalker, though. I think she's a Kenobi. You running back yourself? All right. Tuna fish. That means you must be stocky and short to the ground, right? And you just like you must be stocky and short. Because let me tell you, all your power is in your thighs and your legs. Pause. That's a running back right there. If you got that stockiness, that means you probably run faster than a motherfucker. Any good games lately? Honestly, no. The last game I've actually beaten was Dead Rising 4, which was cool. And I heard there's a downloadable content now where Frank comes back as a zombie per se. It looks cool. I saw some gameplay the other day on YouTube. I think I might get that shit. I actually like Dead Rising. I like all those kinds of games. I do play Black Ops 3 a lot. If you guys are on Xbox, my gamer tag is Liquid Death. I could type that bitch out for you. Hold on. All right. You guys see that? I don't go on as much as I like to, but maybe every other night I'll probably play for like a good hour and a half. I usually play zombie mode online. That's my gamer tag on Xbox. Used to be a quarterback in the 7th grade. Okay, cool. Yes, I'm a Final Fantasy fan. I was actually just reading like the most expensive games ever made. Number 1 on that list is still Destiny. Did you know Destiny cost $500 million to fucking make? That is nuts. And that game wasn't even really all that. That's the bad part about it. Number 2 or number 3 on that list was Final Fantasy VII. That game came out 20 years ago. And at that time, the game cost $250 million to make. 20 years ago. If you factor in inflation, that game cost a hefty price tag. Look at all the money the motherfucking game made, right? So, yeah, Jason, someone mentioned that earlier, Call of Duty, the World War II. I'm sure there was an announcement per se, but if there's a trailer, I'll need to check that out. I'm actually thinking about doing some live streaming for gameplay. That would be fun. I'll definitely think about doing that. I am going to get the Friday the 13th game. Here's a fun fact about it. When it was in a very early stage, there was a Kickstarter for the Friday the 13th game. I'm sure you guys are all aware of it. But Dashy was so pumped about that. The motherfucker put money towards it, and like he got, I guess, like a early play of it. You've seen his games, the gameplay. That game is serious. Like, seriously, that is really dope. No, I did not, Bobo. Rocket League, no. Try to get all your questions here. I do want to hang out with T. Pendel for sure. Trovoto, what was that? Here's to you, Sport. Got paid and showing you some love. Thank you, man. It's very dope of you. I want to try the new Kingdom Hearts. Isn't there a new one coming out, Frankie? Any collabs with other YouTubers? Apart from Dashy, maybe T. Pendel. I got to see if he's in town. I need to link up with his ass one time. That'd be fun. Definitely some gaming channel. Definitely do some gaming. I think T. Pendel does that shit now, right? Play some video games. I don't know what he plays or what's his favorite kind of game, but that would be dope. I do plan on vlogging when I go to the next SuperCon, so you guys could see. If you guys are down for that, that would be really fun. I do want to play Dashy on the Friday the 13th. That would be a lot of fucking fun. Thor Ragnarok. I can't wait. I can't wait. Yeah, Kingdom Hearts 3, Frankie? Okay. When does that come out? Do you know? My favorite song at the moment. That's a good question. I'm a hip-hop head, okay? I don't like most of the music that comes out nowadays, but I have to admit, Kendrick Lamar's new album, Damn, he's got a couple songs on there I'm feeling. DNA is a dope-ass song. Element, track 4, is my shit. Feel is a hot song. Obviously, Humble is dope. I kind of like the Loyalty track with Rihanna. That's pretty cool. But Kendrick Lamar's album is pretty legit. I don't know where I read, but apparently he was supposed to do an album like strictly Dr. Dre. I'm hoping that's his next album because apparently he has more music on the way. If that's the case, I'm going to definitely cop that shit. because Kendrick Lamar is definitely up there along with J. Cole. Those two are definitely top. And again, Drake, he's cool, but it's like I don't really consider him an MC. I'm sorry. Will I go to E3? Stay tuned for that question. I'm not going to say much about it, but stay tuned. We'll see. What would I do if I get to 1 million? I'll probably cry because you guys show me so much love and support, and I appreciate you guys so much. And if anyone's in here on this chat who have actually met me personally, they know I hug y'all motherfuckers, show you some love, we hang out. Like, I love meeting you guys. You guys are really nice. You guys are sweethearts. Seriously, you guys are really cool. I don't know you don't know shit about rap. Where do I begin? Well, think of a song that you like. But no, the Kendrick Lamar right now is definitely what I'm listening to. He's got some really dope shit. Amanda, you gonna go see J. Cole? Okay. I might go see him. When did I start growing my beard? This morning. This is all from this morning. You see this? I think I got some cereal in here somewhere. I don't know. I always do different shit all the time. I used to play the drums and the saxophone. You should do my motherfucking thing. But that was so long ago. I don't watch anime anymore. But the Ghost in the Shell movie was okay. You guys see Ghost in the Shell? I want to hug the fuck out of you too, goddammit. Okay, the Jordans. Someone's asking me, Dougie Games, about the Jordans Retro 4. They're okay. I'm not really big sneakerhead. Like, I have sneakers. I'll do, like, no bullshit. I probably bought 4 new pairs of sneakers in the last year and a half. 2 of the pairs are still in the box. Okay? My job, my real job, I get to work from home. I mean, I seriously would live stream with you guys more often if you wanted me to. Like, instead of it being once a week, I'd probably do it a couple times a fucking week. But I get to work from home, which is an awesome fucking thing. I would live stream more, but that's my shit right there. Favorite Marvel movie? Winter Soldier was dope. I think The Avengers was a game changer. I think Guardians of the Galaxy 2 is going to be probably the top because that looks really insane. You know what's funny, Night Boss? I have yet to see Get Out, and I was supposed to see it with my brother-in-law yesterday, but he got sick and we couldn't see it, but I do want to see that. What's his face who directed Get Out with Key and Peele? Is it Peele or Key or whatever? I don't know. I don't really know them. I don't know a lot of their comedic shit per se, but apparently the guy who directed that, who's a part of Key and Peele, he's supposed to be tapped to actually do the live action Akira movie. If you guys like anime, if you guys are familiar with Akira, they're going to be doing a live action Akira finally, and he's supposed to be directing it. That's the word on the street. We'll see what happens. Rainbow Six is okay. I actually don't mind that. You know what I like? Those games with the reconnaissance shit, I like sniping from afar and sniping no scope. I used to do that like crazy on Halo 2. Halo 2 is a lot of fun. I do want to do a new song with Dashie for sure. We had so much music back in 2009 before he actually got onto YouTube. Before Dashie got on YouTube, we were working on 2 albums. One was a mixtape and one was actually a new album we were working on, but we never got to finish it. He had some things going on, and so did I. So, the wine? What the fuck? You know I got the wine, goddammit. Hold on, got the wine right here. Got the wine, bitch. Yeah, I think Akira's gonna be dope. I'm watching the NBA playoffs. I'm not really much on watching every game of the Heat. I do check out the Heat quite often. I actually like the Heat. I've actually liked them since they drafted Dwayne Wade back in 2003. They are fun to watch, but this season they've actually had a pretty fucking decent season with no big time stars. I mean, apart from Whiteside, Dragic. I mean, they did pretty well. So, wait, what? Zac Efron playing Venom? That ain't true. That ain't true. Don't tell me that. I like Zac Efron. I think he's hysterical. But he's a tiny little motherfucker. You know what's funny about the thermostats at GameStop? They lock those motherfuckers up. They probably saw his videos. They're probably like, nope, we're locking those motherfuckers up. That Thor Ragnarok is going to be dope. I know people are asking about that shit. I guess the next movie I'm going to see, well, the last movie I saw, you guys see the new Fast and Furious movie? Like Fast and Furious 20? Curious to see what you guys thought about that. I want to do the Scream. I really want to do the Scream, but I can't because my little man is sleeping right now. I promise you, if I do a daytime live stream, you guys got to tell me, because I'm sure most of you are still in school, right? You guys got to tell me when your next fucking day off is. I'll do a daytime live stream and I'll scream like the motherfucker. It's going to be fun. I will do some more live streams for sure. Where are we at right now? Okay, it's 9:05. I wanted to promise you guys at least a good half an hour, but real quick. But again, moving forward, I'm going to be doing more live streams solo. Okay, if you guys heard earlier, Kayleigh's going to be taking a hiatus per se, so it's just going to be me solo moving forward. More live streams. Vlogging will be coming soon. I want to vlog really fun, interesting moments. I just don't want to obviously bore the fuck out of you with shit that doesn't really make any sense. Yeah, I'm still in Florida. Oh man, you graduated in 2 weeks, bro. Congratulations. Who's my favorite YouTuber? Dashy for sure. I knew nothing about YouTube until Dashy showed me, you know, like all the shit he was doing. So many cool ideas. Happy birthday, ho. Yeah, the Fate and the Furious, that's what it's called. It was okay. You know, honestly, I liked it. No spoilers, but it actually had a story that tied into the last 1 or 2 movies. It actually had a really good story, and I could see why they said they're going to make 10 fucking movies. I'm kind of happy it's almost over, but we'll see what happens. If you guys want me to follow you on Twitter, hit me up. If you guys have Instagram, you guys want me to follow you on Instagram, it will be my pleasure. But you have to tweet me your Instagram so I know, so I can go ahead and follow you, and then vice versa, okay? Get to the chopper, he's coming. Ah, I love Logan. Logan so far is still my favorite movie of the year until Guardians comes out. Yes, they're making 10 Fast and Furious in total. So right now they're at 8, right? So they got 2 more movies. I'm doing my Arnold voice. How are you? No, it's not my birthday. I was born in June. I'm a June baby. And so is Dashy. Can I do any impressions? I can do an impression. I'll do one quick impression before I leave, okay? Because I'm going to be wrapping this up right now. You guys know Christopher Walken? I'll do a Christopher Walken for you, okay? Wow, I'm here. I'm in the live stream. Wow, there's so many of you. Oh, you're throwing questions at me. Wow, I want to answer them all, but I can't. You guys are typing like little rodents with little feet. I can't hear you. Wow, you guys are throwing caps at me. You cried twice during Logan. Wow. What do you think? Is it okay? Christopher Walken. Wow. I can do Arnold all day. It's no problem. I'm here. Yoga. What are you doing? Oh, it's Christopher. Mr. Magic Whiskey. I remember you. Don't leave. I have to get going. I have stuff to do. I'm telling you. Gold from Pulp Fiction. Pulp Fiction's the shit. I'm here. What are you doing? It's Friday night. You guys should be getting cocaine and pussy and robbing banks and shit. You're crazy. Male Cobblepot. Can you answer me this question? NBA Live Gaming, go. Hit me with a question real quick. You got 37 seconds. Talking about narrowing it down like a motherfucker, right? Go. What up, Chris? You have an exam, you're going to be fine, motherfucker. Shit. I can't do Bart Simpson. I wish. I could do Chris Tucker, but my voice gets really loud. I can't do it. Damn! Y'all ain't never gonna let me go together. Ham, no burger. Peanut butter, no jelly. Damn! Oh, y'all look alike. Get to the chopper. Coke and pussy. I'm telling you. Get the cocaine and get the pussy on the Friday night. It's gonna be great. Okay? Good question. Constantine. Are you knowing DC is copying Marvel? Yes, because they want to be relevant. I really want them to succeed, but they're not doing anything. Sophia, hello, how are you? Are you going to go get some cocaine and pussy too? All right, guys. It was fun. Hope you guys are awesome. You guys are motherfucking awesome. Yeah, Chris, for sure. I want to see some art for the channel, please. I seriously want to do that. Now, Dashi cannot impersonate. Dashi is basically impersonating other people. You know, that's his motherfucking thing. So he does a great thing. Any last really quick questions? If I wake up the whole neighborhood, it's going to be cray-cray. How often do I drink? As much as I possibly can. No, not much, but all right, guys. Happy Friday. Get a lot of cocaine, a lot of pussy. Okay, have a good time. Bye-bye.